Well, today I am heading through the woods to the McDougal Barber field again. It'll be my first time this year. And it's kind of an exploratory jaunt to check out the conditions of the field. See if it's got corn stalks still in it where I can't swing, or is it flat? Is it too wet? So I'll do a little investigating, do a little swinging out there, and see what I can find. So I got about another 3/4 of a mile here through the woods, and if I get any signals worth digging, well, maybe I'll turn the camera on and show you. Well, you can see through the woods there. That corn is, mid-calf height, and it's thick, and there's going to be no walking or swinging through that until they turn that field over with the plow. Okay, so that answers that question. So I'm going to head back out to the road and head down the road to the south, about half a mile to the corner. Check that area out. That's the old McGee site, and right across the road from that is the Johnson site. I might swing around in there and make my way down the hill eventually to the old schoolhouse in the Weiss corner, and then maybe up near the Goheen house, all within a mile and a half of this area. So we'll see what happens in those fields. At the McGee corner, where I've been probably about 10 times last year, I found maybe 15 buttons, no coins, but I'm just really trying to pick through the iron here and get any decent signal I can. So I've got something here. It's a bit of a scratchy 65 to 72. And I started poking through with my pinpointers just because it seemed close to the surface, and I did get a buzz. So let's get down here and finish scraping through with the pinpointer. Let's see what we have. Now, the last 3 times I came here, I didn't think I'd find anything. I did not find anything, so that was last year. Well, there's a little rivet. I wonder if that was all I was getting. Huh. Yeah, I guess that's it. Little rivet. Okay, moving on. So the McGee field was a bust. So I came over here to this other place where I made my first video at the Goheen area. And it's full of cut corn here. It's hard to swing, so I just came out for the heck of it along the embankment between the road and the field, and I got a solid 70. And I'm thinking, well, what could this be? You know, it's by the road. So I dug down, and I pulled out an Indian head penny. Can you believe it? And this is the second one I found in this field. So I guess you can't judge where things can be found based on the modern landscape, because obviously this is, things are underground here, so they may not be affected by the changes that are going on above the surface. So let me clean this off and I'll get a date for you. Okay, this is strange. I mean, look at the detail on the reverse. 1 cent, the shield. Flip it over. It's like a mirror. It's worn absolutely smooth. I can't see any detail at all, so that's an odd coin. Well, at least we know it's before 1910. Okay, It's a real oddball find. Well, after coming from that last site, the Goheen area where I found the Indian head penny, I still had some time, so I swung over to the field with the old 1797 tavern, which is out behind that barn. And according to the 1852 atlas, there's supposed to be an old schoolhouse that was right about here. And I'm swinging along. This has nothing to do with the schoolhouse, but it was interesting that I had a pretty sharp 52, and I looked down right on the surface, and there's an old bullet right there. Looks like a pistol for a, a bullet for a pistol, like a Colt revolver type. Pretty old though, I'd say, maybe turn of the century, 1900 or earlier. So, but not anything associated with the school, that's for sure. So I'll keep looking. Talk about a needle in a haystack, or two needles in a haystack. 10 minutes after that first bullet, I found another one exactly the same. It's interesting, but I want to find a school, so I'm going to get back to it. So I'm making my way down towards the river here where the ferry crossing was and the old bridge. And all along the way I've been picking up a bunch of square nails. Old ones, big ones. So I get over to the other side of this drive into the barns, and I start seeing some crock shards and glass and little bits of china. So I don't know if that was associated with a school, perhaps, maybe. But I get a pretty clean 64 on the AT Pro here. And I wasn't expecting this, so I didn't, get set up for a live dig, but I popped out my first button here in this field. Look at that. Nice flat button. So that makes me happy. Glad I stopped. I was heading home. I'm like, why not pull in? Beautiful day out here. And why not just do a little exploring? So this site has potential now. Determining what this particular area is it old, just farm laborers? Who knows? But it's old and I like it, and it gives me hope. So I'm going to do a little more swinging here and finish out my day. Hopefully find something else, like a coin.